When your own attorneys are telling you that you're about to be indicted by the feds, your own attorneys, especially in the case of a former president, an ex-president, I'm like that guy, Bill Duke from the movie Menace to Society.
Now you see now, you done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
Well, this is the perfect example of that. This is an article from Rolling Stone magazine. Trump's lawyers warn him, get ready to be indicted by the feds. The former president has angrily complained in response to predictions that the Justice Department is going to charge him. Then, what about Joe Biden? That's where you're going with this. You're going with the what about Chappaquiddick excuse. Of course, everyone knows Chappaquiddick is where Ted Kennedy, escaped punishment for the drowning of a friend in Chappaquiddick Island. That's where you're going with this? What about Chappaquiddick? You see, Trump, the things you've done, the things we do have a cost. The things you've done are coming to light. Now, of course, when I'm talking about the feds coming after him, I'm actually talking about the document scandal. The fact that you took documents from the White House that you had no reason or no business to take and trying to hide behind the Presidential Records Act. Now there's evidence that there are people at Mar-a-Lago who helped you pack it. Oh boy. Trump, it's time for you to stop with the excuses and take your punishment like a man. Like, let me put it this way, like the man you pretend to be. Because honestly, I don't think you're a man. I don't mean a man as in the gay sense or the transgendered sense. I don't think you're a man because you're a boy. You've never learned to grow up. You think that everything and everyone revolves around you. And now, here's the stark reminder that no, it doesn't revolve around you. It doesn't. Reading some portions from this article, some of Donald Trump's lawyers and top advisors have given the the ex-president an unwelcome, if not unexpected, message in recent weeks. You should expect to get indicted this year. Again. And that again part, when are you going to get it through your heads, Donald Trump supporters? This is not some saint you're voting for. This is not some golden goose you're supporting. This is a man who broke the law. Plain and simple. This month, several legal and political counselors to Donald Trump have bluntly informed him that they expect the Justice Department to charge him in the criminal investigation into hoarding highly classified documents following the end of his presidency, two sources familiar with the matter to Rolling Stone. The feds have also been probing whether or not he tried to obstruct the investigation prior to last year's FBI raid of Mar-a-Lago. Trump, what world are you living in thinking that you can do whatever you want and it isn't going to come back at you? What world are you living in? Do you really think that this wasn't going to happen? Did you really believe that this wasn't going to happen to you? Whoever told you that, whether it was your father, whether it's your best friends or any of your advisors, whether it's Mary Jean Taylor Greene or any other Republican out there telling you that, whether it's reporters are telling you that, every single one of them lied to you. Every single one. Every single one said, probably looked at you and I and said, don't worry, Lord Trump, we'll protect you. We'll do whatever we can to protect you no matter what it takes. The problem is they couldn't. And as much as everyone wants to, the Donald Trump supporters out there want to scream witch hunt or conspiracy or anything else like that, problem is, that's not what this is about at all. This isn't a conspiracy to get you out of the presidential race. You're doing that all by yourself. This is the fact that you committed a crime and now you're paying the price. I mean, for God's sake, your own lawyers, if you remember in a couple of videos ago, Trump's own lawyers sent a letter to the Attorney General of the United States, Merrick Garland, hoping they could meet in order to stop this investigation from going any further. Frankly, I think it's a plea bargain and ask for a plea bargain. But since you want to try to make a deal, Trump, from staying away from federal prison, which this thing is going to put you in federal prison. Don't worry about that. It's going to happen, Trump. The only way I will accept the deal, if I'm Merrick Garland, I'm the Attorney General of the United States, is this. You're going to allocute publicly. I'm talking MSNBC, NBC, CBS, ABC, Fox News, CNN, all of them. The entire world is going to know what you did. And I'm not just talking the documents, I'm talking about everything. Your political career, done. Whenever all those people on Twitter and Facebook are posting Trump 2024, done, over, finito. You want to run for political office? Do it in Russia. You want to run for political office? Do it in North Korea. Well, actually, no, you can't do it in North Korea because that's a communist regime, and actually, that'd be home for you, wouldn't it, Trump? Since you want to eliminate the Constitution as one of your truths on Truth Social said you wanted to. But, alas, your ass is going to prison. But you have an easiest way of avoiding all that, Trump. Tell the truth. Maybe they may go easy on you. But your political career in this country is over. And you have no one to blame for that but yourself. I would suggest what you should do. Actually, I am going to suggest it. You have two options at this point. Since you're not going to tell the truth because the truth has never been in you. You can either run like hell, gas up that flying paper airplane you call Trump Force One, and run to Russia, run to North Korea, or any country that will protect you. Or you can take the coward's way out. And I'll just leave it at that. Because I don't want anyone to think that I'm advocating for but that's your only options, Trump. And you're too much of a narcissist to tell the truth, and you're too much of a coward for the second option. So what options have you got left? Win the presidency? And what if you don't win the presidency? What, you're going to say that's all rigged against you again? You played that song, and no one's listening anymore, except for your hardcore bring this Trumpers. But it's up to you, Trump. But when your own lawyers tell you that you're screwed, maybe it's about time for you to listen to them and understand that you're screwed. Just my opinion. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.